Welcome to the Swamp, the giant that the head ball coach awakened, one that thrived in urban renewal, and now one where only the Gators get out alive. Today, two teams collide in an old-fashioned SEC showdown. As we'll see, the Mississippi State Bulldogs taking on the 8th-ranked team in the land, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Mississippi State about to boot it away as we start the festivities. Out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Florida's offense will start this game off. And here's the man they'll try to feed the football to no matter what the coverage looks like, Jesse.
He's their best player on offense, and I like the way this coaching staff moves him around and tries to create good matchups to take advantage of, David.
And that makes it so hard to defend. When a receiver lines up in the same spot every time, I can bring extra coverage. Man, use this guy all over the field as a weapon of mass destruction.
Pressure coming. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. They want to throw it. A little screen to the running back. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. 4th down and the punt team sends it the other way. Take the return out of the equation in this rainy weather. Fair catch is signaled for and made. So the Mississippi State Bulldogs offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
They get him down at the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup and a first down.
And you got man-to-man coverage, and you're running that curl route, that ball has to come out. You know you're going to get hit. Like, you know you stopped your route, he's going to be right there. But does a great job securing the catch, getting the first down.
The Bulldogs in the hurry-up. Takes the handoff. It's Hart. They make the tackle at the 22. We'll give him 5 yards on the play. It'll be enough for a first down. To the ground. He's got it again. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. He'll do it himself. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. This crowd knows when to bring it. Got his man in the middle. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. These fans trying to be like a 12th man on defense and help them get a stop. Out of the gun, looking to throw. He's got it and still on his feet. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal. He's going to the right, looking for a path to the end zone. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Mississippi State. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Ready to try the point after. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They marched 56 yards to the end zone, and they finished it off with the score from the 4. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. As we head to the quarter break, Mississippi State has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we played one period. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And the Gators will move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quickly complete. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Off the play fake. Got it behind the line. It's Tillman. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. The Gators are moving quickly down the field. They'll ride the hot hand. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Quick strike complete. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Buys a little time with his feet. Still on his feet at the 45. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. The Gators will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Coming after it. Trying to buy a little time, and he cannot, but he does get it back closer to the line of scrimmage. Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Nice play by the DB. Most people say offenses have the advantage, right? They know where they're going. They have the footing underneath them. Defensive guys, you still got to guess. You might be a little bit more cautious. No, sir, this defensive back does a great job breaking on the football, going up and making the INT.
The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
Misfired on 1st down, back to the air on 2nd. Quarterback tried to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Gonna run it. It's Duggan. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And he will boom that punt out of bounds. No chance for a return. Let's see where the officials spot it. Now on the move. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Gainesville. What a fine college football game we've got. And it's been said football is a game of inches, and guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen and panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. With that said, let's send it back to our guys and all those chomping hands there in the swamp.
And the Gators will kick it off to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. You see a Gator bringing the heat like that, you think about Derek Harvey, who was the MVP of the national championship game in 06.
And Alex Brown and Javon Curse, they had a long list of guys that could really make the quarterback's life difficult. You gotta put pressure on the quarterback. You gotta affect him. Really nice job on this play.
Takes the handoff. It's Hart. Picks his way ahead, pick up a 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. He wants to take the top off. Picked off. Taking it the other way. And he returned that into reverse skate in a hurry and takes it to the 46.
And that's the danger about being in a third and long situation. You've got to push the football downfield, and the defense is expecting it. So they've got guys in the back end with their eyes on the QB. They're able to make the interception. This offense is going to have to do a better job generating better plays early in drives moving forward.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. Man, oh man, these offenses just haven't been able to find any room to get things going, David.
And to quote the great philosopher Reese Davis, this is very ungood. Just nothing working for this offense, Palmer. They got to find something.
Well, the plays look good against the scout team during the week in practice, but they have just not been able to find a rhythm against this defense today.
Looking to go up top on first down. Setting up the screen. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on first down. Now the play fake. Got his man quickly. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
The Gators have it in scoring position on first and goal. He'll set up to throw. Gets it out fast. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Second and goal coming up. He's looking to throw. Fires into the end zone. What a snag by the defense.
Well, obviously it's raining here in this game, and ball's slippery. I don't know if that slipped out of the QB's hands a little bit, but it certainly wasn't an accurate throw, and as a result, it ends up in an interception.
Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field to score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
And he'll run across the sidelines after the good game. And the Bulldogs are in the hurry-up. Looking to throw. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10.
Third down, defense is thinking pass, so those defensive ends rushing up the field, that plays perfectly into the running back screen. Great play call at the right time.
Sends it downfield. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on. He'll pull it on the read. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Line is set on 3rd down. As we head to the quarter break, Mississippi State has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. Shoots it to the left. He's got an open man. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40.
An offense has practiced the situation. This is 4-minute offense. You've got the lead late in the game. You're trying to bleed the clock and just get first downs. They do that, they stay in bounds, and the clock keeps ticking.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23.
There are no surprises right now. The offense is going to do this. They're going to run the football, chew that clock with the lead. The defense has to be really aggressive. This says a lot about an offense. If you can keep getting 1st downs and they know it's coming, that is a good physical offense.
Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. Quarterback on the keeper. Shows him the stiff arm. This defense fully aware that he can run. They stop him after a short gain. Enormous play coming right here. 3rd down, and this crowd is bringing down the house. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the 1st down. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Washington. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the 1st down. Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. And it's intercepted. A huge 4th quarter play for this defense. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Finds a tight end. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Throws to the wideout. Serious arm strength on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the grab well past the sticks. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the right. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Comes out throwing on 1st down. They're bringing heat. Now adjusting. Keeps it himself and gets to 1st. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. And guys, if they can make their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the 4th, and the stage will be set for a great finish. With the run on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Gators!
Great job with the score. And listen, right here at this point in the game, there's still going to be time left. My defense is going to have to make a stand regardless. I'm going to kick the extra point because the field goal still beats me if I go for a 2-point conversion.
PAT unit on the field. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the 4th. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Army has the lead right now, but they haven't been able to separate themselves just yet there on the hallowed grounds of West Point. They're up by a field goal over North Texas.
Going up top on 1st down.
Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. Looking for space. It's hard. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. The give to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Offense will use a timeout. 19 seconds left in the game. Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. The cleats will be tested in this driving rain as he tries to kick to win the game. And it's good! Nailed the game winner from 36 yards out. That makes Mississippi State 10, Florida 7. To be honest, both of these offenses played as if they were waist-deep in mud. Plenty of struggles, and they come up just short in this one.
Definitely a defensive struggle here. So the good news for this team is you like what you saw on that side of the football, guys making plays, but the offense has got to be able to pick it up. You've got to be able to find ways to generate explosive plays and generate points. They couldn't do it.
And it's very frustrating for a defense when you see your offense time and time again not come through. They did their job. Offense next time just has to do a lot better.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis.